What's up out there? It is time for us to get caught up. And once again, I have been working on all of the combat skills. The only thing I don't have leveled up is ranged. I believe my magic is actually ready to tick over. It's very close to 106, but I haven't done anything with ranged, which is unfortunate because I'm going to do a dungeon and I think that dungeon uses ranged. So we'll see how this goes. But I also worked on astrology and I got this all the way over to 105, I believe. Yeah, so I got this thing unlocked. We're now 106, 108. I let this run overnight and then half a chunk of today. And because I had enough of the Stardust and the Golden Stardust, I was able to just buy all this stuff out. So my township's fully done. And I'm sure once I get to these next two, those will actually come out fairly quickly and I'll just have all the benefits from them. But I'm going to let that stuff run overnight and get there. I did make a mistake. Somebody caught me on that. In the last video, apparently I took a second choice for astrology. I don't really remember. I guess I was thinking that I needed to be at 118 or something like that, because some of these skills you need to be at 118 and some you can just be at 115. And without looking, I thought, well, I just need to take that next one, and I didn't. These are all at 100, 105, 110, and 115. So I wasted a shot on astrology, basically, which is no big deal. It's fine. So what I'm doing here is getting some witch tablets. I actually burned all these out. And can I do any centaur? No. I should be good on centaur, though. We could make a few, I guess. I don't really need a ton of these because I've got a few. I should have plenty of this, but while I'm sitting here, I'll switch over and make a little bit just to make sure that I have a little bit of a buffer. So we're going to put this on number 2 here, and we're going to switch over to melee combat style. Now I was looking at this dungeon and it looks like we do mostly magic. So, and I think I was doing this in the last video too. I got to be careful about this. So when I say that this dungeon is a magical dungeon or a ranged dungeon, it means that most of it's I would idle this with ranged. And I noticed that I was doing that as I was editing the last video, and I didn't think about it, but I meant to actually say that it's hard because the monsters in here are mostly magical. There is, I think, a ranged and a melee, but you would idle this with ranged against it. So hopefully you guys were catching what I was saying, because I kept, in the editing part of it, I kept thinking about it. I'm like, I'm just not getting there. I did figure out that I could idle the underground lava lake, so I idled that for a while, and I thought that is great because I got a whole bunch of these helmets out here, these blazing helmets, and I'm like, man, this is great. I'm going to go equip this thing because it gives you a chance to apply burn, all kinds of cool stuff. However, it requires level 112 defense, and we are way away from that. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get there in this next shot. So I did want to try and do a dungeon today. I was going to hold off until this weekend, but I thought, you know what? Let's just fire off into this thing and see how it goes. Worst case scenario, I figure out that I need to level up my range character, and we kind of go from there. So let's see here. We can actually use avidity on this, and I believe I've already swapped over. Oh, I need to take all this stuff off. Yeah, we can use the poison gear. So I can actually switch everything over to not Slayer. I was actually doing some Slayer stuff with this. I got a ton of Slayer coin again, but I leveled that up. What magic are we using? I think it's Ancient Magic Gust, so we don't miss. I can use Ignite, and we could use Incinerate. There's only one melee creature in here, so I don't think I have to worry about it. And I will be using damage reduction force throughout, so I don't have to worry about it. I did work on idling these mermaid archers for a little while. That's how I leveled defense, and well, that's how I leveled strength. Defense, I kind of just worked on some Slayer tasks and stuff, but I still haven't got that bow, so don't have that. And I believe this is going to run mostly with melee. So let's see how let's see how this goes. We should be up with this first, looking good. So you know the drill by now. We are going to come back at the boss, or when I decide to quit if I can't beat something in here. So we'll catch you here soon. And we're going to pick everything up right before the final boss shows up here. I did have a few things to fix. I forgot. Oh, this is even one I need to fix too. I had the wrong gem here because like I was doing the barrier stuff, so I had a few vestiges of that here. I had the Slayer stuff still on my magic character, so I had a few things to fix. But we've got, oh, this ought to be a cakewalk. We don't have to worry about stun. We've got plenty of damage in here. And yeah, we should be good. I don't have to worry about any of this. Stun immunity is fine. One thing is, that's why this one was a problem. That's coming back to me now. Okay, so this thing heals, and it's having to stay out ahead of that heal, right? How much does it heal? There should be something on here that says it heals. And we're looking good, though. Putting it to sleep, doing some poison damage, stuff like that, getting a nice shot on it. I remember some of this, it wasn't that I couldn't tank the hits, it was that I couldn't beat the boss. Like, I couldn't do enough damage. And it might have been this one. It might have been one of the next dungeons, too. I don't remember. Yeah, see, he's healing back pretty fast. What's this one coming? Just regen. Okay. I remember there was one, it might have been this one. It's been so long since I played it. It might have been this one, though. But I remember it would go down a little bit, and then it would heal right back up. And like, I could sit there and tank the fight the entire time, but I just couldn't survive it. Okay, we're going to back out of that because I want to take some time to actually make some choices here. And we now have, I went too far. We now have a new chest. And did we get anything cool? We did. We got an amulet. Can I use this? Minus 20% reflect damage. That's red, and it says is that bad? Or plus 20%? Less damage reduction. No, I think that means we get 20% reflect. So I've got something that colors all this stuff in, the stun and the freeze and all that, and it probably is coloring it in saying that it's bad, but it really means it's for us. So I think that's a good passive slot item. 10% chance to ignore stun and freeze, which we don't have to worry about stun and freeze. I think we have stun and freeze immunity, don't we? I don't remember which one that was, but one of them gave us stun and freeze, I think. Was it hit points? Yeah, stun, freeze. We don't have to worry about that, so I don't even have to use this. It would give a little bit of reflect damage, but I don't think I care. Okay, more to the point. Let's go and dump that in here. And we have Township or Fletching. So Township, leveling up Township would be good because we could go over to, we need level 99 in that to get there. We need level 120 to unlock Food Box 3. This would give us 108 in Township or 116 in Fletching. What does 116 in Fletching get us? I'm inclined to go Fletching. Man, that gets everything. The meteorite stuff would be huge. I think I'm going to go Fletching. I feel like I should take Township in here because I don't see it come up very often. But I'm going to go ahead and take Fletching because that's pretty much going to cap us out. I will take Summoning in this case. I am going to take, boy, that's a tough one. I'm inclined to say Prayer. Very easily say Prayer, but I think I might, when do we run out of something? What was that to cooking to? Cooking to 108. What food do I want? Mystic Sharks would be the best. 108 gives us Static Jellyfish, which we can sell for money. We get some better food in here. Like we got whales right now and stuff. That's a tough choice. That's a really tough choice. I'm inclined to go cooking on this one, though. I don't remember the last prayers that we have, and we don't get the little thing that shows what these prayers are. I don't remember which ones these do, because I feel like I use Valor and Battle Heart pretty much, or these here. I don't think I use these down here, but I don't remember them. Still haven't really used Unholy. Have to get on that someday. I think I'm going to go with cooking for this one, and woodcutting or herb lore. So what's going to get me better down the road. I would be inclined to say Herblore. That goes to 108, which gives... Boy, I don't know. I don't remember if I used the Holy Bulwark. Adapted, like I don't remember using any of these. Area control would be good. The problem is I need to get farming up before I get there. And wood cutting would give wood cutting to what, 108? I don't feel like this has got a very good choice here. Either one could probably be okay. I think I'll take... Man, I'm going to take Herblore. I'm going to take Township. I'm going to take Prayer. So I didn't get mining. I could have pushed smithing forward, but because I did not get... Because I skipped Prayer, I'll take the Prayer one, but I didn't get mining. I need mining. I can't go forward without mining. There was two that I wanted to get, mining and probably, I don't remember what the other one was. There was two that I wanted to really level up, but regardless. So we've got up to level 109, which does not help me for this helmet because this helmet is 112. So the next dungeon after this will be able to equip that helmet. That sucks. That gate keeps that thing. I like that. That's a helmet that I used. It's got decent damage reductions, plus 12%. Or 12% damage reduction, which is 4% more than anything I've got here. And this exceeds, this is a melee helmet, really. And I would like to get that on, but can't get there. So let's see here. What did we unlock? We have the Lair of the Spider Queen. That dungeon sucks. We'll do that one maybe this weekend. Maybe it's these next three that are kind of tough. I can't remember. I think that unlocks a Slayer area, so we now have the ability to get into the Foggy Lake once we get to level 108, and we need to buy the Linden Boat. Then we need to beat then we'll have the Afflicted City to unlock. Ooh. So, did we unlock anything cool along in here? It would be under Slayer, which we're going to need Linden Logs and Palladium Bars, and I can't do either one because I don't have the wood cutting for it. Ooh. Now, I wonder if they did that because with the Atlas of Discovery, they made it to where you couldn't lock yourself out. I wonder if that is the case now with this. Like, did they make this to where you don't need, I guess you still need this. So I really should have unlocked wood cutting on that one. Well, next time we do it, we'll unlock wood cutting and then we'll try to get mining in there. That sucks. I really wanted mining. So, yeah, regardless, we are through another dungeon. I'm going to keep working on my combat skills. That lets me move forward on all this stuff. I don't know that I'll be working on non-combat. I think I'm going to focus on the combat portion during the day and then probably let it run on astrology overnight. Just continue that whole trend. In fact, I might just turn astrology on here as we go. Did I get Township? I did get Township. So that will make this useful. And we need 110 in Township to go to the next level. So I would need to have taken Township twice. So I can't build anything in here. Really, it did me no good. But it's kind of positioned it for the next time if I get another opportunity to take it. So anyway, through another dungeon, we're pushed forward a little bit. I've got some more work to do ahead of me, and that will do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.